All right. It's Crypto Millionaire series, and I'm your host tonight, Favor Sunano, Africa's premier cryptocurrency consultant. Oh yes, it's our nightly show, Monday to Saturday, 9 p.m. GMT. Yes. Tell everybody we are live. Yes, you can share it on Facebook. Tell everyone that we are live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Zoom. Yes, you can get connected right away. We are talking money. We are talking blockchain. We are talking cryptocurrency. How you can get out of financial mess and get into financial abundance. Oh yes. It's our nightly show. Oh yeah. Welcome to our show. Tonight, we are talking platinum coin, we are talking cryptocurrency, how you can print your own money. Would you rather work for money or print money? Would you rather work for money or print your own digital currency? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah. We'll show you ways for you to print your own digital currency. This amazing technology called blockchain. An amazing cryptocurrency called Platinum Coin. Oh yeah. All right, welcome to the show. My name is Favor Sinano, Africa's premier cryptocurrency consultant, and I'm super excited to be your host tonight in this our nightly show that takes place Monday to Saturday, 9 p.m. GMT. I want to welcome everyone who's on the show tonight on Facebook. I want to welcome everyone on Zoom, on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to welcome Pastor Ari Shekola Oloko. Thanks for being part of the show. I want to welcome Yewande Afinowi. Thanks for being part of the show. I want to welcome Sazilicious. Thanks for being part of the show. Mr. Casey, thanks for being part of the show. Mrs. Stella Barnabas, thanks for being part of the show. Abraham Daniel, good to have you on the show. Everyone connected to the show on Facebook, on YouTube. Naphtali James, good to have you on the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. And tonight, we are going straight to business. We are going straight to business. And the business tonight is understanding Platinum Coin. I'm going to take you through a little bit, a slide that is very, very explanatory. And it will educate every one of us tonight why you should take full advantage of Platinum Coin cryptocurrency. Oh yes, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, Platinum Coin, the logo and the slogan for Platinum Coin is "The time is now." The time is now. The time is now, guys. It's not a time that we want to miss. The time is now. Now, the question I like to ask everyone connected to this show, tell me the truth. Are you aware of what's going on in the world? Do you see how many millionaires are emerging everywhere? In 2009, there were about 8 million millionaires in the world. 2009, there were about 8 million millionaires in the world. Thank you so much, Pastor Debayo. A number that remained unchanged for a very long time, almost forever. Before 2009, we only have about 8 million millionaires in the world. Now, from 2009 up until 2015, the number increased to 17 million millionaires in the world. A world of 8 billion people. Yes, we had just 8 million millionaires for a long time. It stood on that number for a very long time. And between 2015 and 2017, the numbers increased by additional 9 million. Now, where did that number come from? Now, I tell you the truth, that number came from cryptocurrencies. We are in the age of cryptocurrency. We are in the age of cryptocurrency. Guys, surely you have heard about the madness surrounding the Bitcoin. You have heard about all kinds of news. In 2009, Bitcoin started at 10 cents. That was the hype, that was the price around that time. And as everyone has noticed by now, the price of Bitcoin currently, as of today, the price of Bitcoin is about $7,000 plus dollars, $7,000 plus. And if you do your mathematics, that is roughly a return of 7 million %. You got me right. 7 million %. 7 million % simply means you multiply your investment by 700,000. So if you have invested 1,000 naira multiplied by 700,000, that is 700 million. If you have invested 10,000 naira, that is multiplied by 700,000, that will give you 7 billion naira or dollars, or the case may be. Now, many have wondered if the Bitcoin, okay, well, it's quite not easy for me to share my screen and also show you this, but you can just get the information as I'm talking, or you can get connected with us. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Lekon, Mr. Miyuwa, thanks for joining us. Okay, yeah, thanks for joining us. Many have wondered if the Bitcoin is a single success story. But if you look closely at the chart, you can see that many cryptocurrencies started since Bitcoin. We have Litecoin, that's 2011. It started at about 4 cents. And April of that same year, it moved to what? After April of this year, sorry, Litecoin got to about $150 per coin. And that is about 25,000% returns. Dashcoin, which started 2014, also started with about 4 cents. And as April this year, Dashcoin has reached $500 per coin, which represents 62,000%. Now, Ethereum, which started 2015, just 2015 here, started at about $2.8, $2.83. As of April this year, it got the price of Ethereum was $600. And that represented 21,000%. And all of them, yes, read all of them have extremely increased in price. Look at Litecoin, 25,000%. 25,000 means that whatever you invested, you multiply by 2,500. So if you have invested 10,000 naira, that is 225 million naira in just 7 years or so. Now for Dashcoin, which is 2014 year, 4 years ago, is 62,000%. That means if that is an increase by 6,200. So that means if you invested 1,000 naira, it will be 6.2 million naira after 4 years. If you invested 10,000 naira just to buy some Dashcoin 4 years ago, that would be 62 million naira today. These things are verifiable information, I'm telling you. Ethereum that was 3 years ago, if you invested just 100,000 naira to buy Ethereum, it has increased 2,100 times. That would be what? 210 million naira today. Just 100,000 naira invested 3 years ago would be 210 million naira today. 3 years ago, guys. 3 years ago. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Now, the question will be, what did you get any share in all this increase, in all this tremendous turnaround? Did you get any share? I told you when I started that before 2009, we only have about 8 million millionaires in the world. Today, we have more than what? As at 2015, due to cryptocurrency, we have over 17 million millionaires now. An additional 9 million millionaires have joined the scene in just 6 years between 2009 and 2015. So that tells you that cryptocurrency, blockchain is going to create new millionaires faster than even in the internet. And the question is, will you be part of that people? Did you get your own share? Did you have your own share? Have you already gotten a slice of this cake? All this percentage, do you have, how much can you boast off from this investment, this massive opportunity that is going on in the globe right now? Now, if you have not gotten it, it's not too late. The time is now. It's time. This is the time. If you miss it now, after hearing this information, then you are being followed. If you miss it, that means you are clearly being followed. There's no, we don't over. You wonder, am I correct or not? Is that?
Home trouble must be serious, you know.
You want to say the home trouble must be very serious. After all this,
to power 1 million. After all that you are saying, you know.
If you miss this time, they are following you. They are following you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, let's proceed on our slide. By the way, you can join us on YouTube and you get the picture clearer here. Now, for our part, we took a closer look at the situation and the market from a bird's eye perspective. On the other hand, we have Bitcoin, that is the mother coin, the mother of all cryptocurrencies, so to speak. And on the other side of the mountain, we have the counterweight, so to speak, all the other coins line up. We have Ethereum, Ripple, Dashcoin, Monero, Zcash, and others. However, and I mean, from the image, you can see that everyone is currently trying to be better than Bitcoin. You see? However, Bitcoin is the Picasso of all coins. Bitcoin is the masterpiece of technology. One cannot compete against the Bitcoin as such. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency, the first digital asset that will ever be put on a blockchain. So it is foolhardy to begin to compete with what? Bitcoin. Okay? Now, what is now our approach? Now, on the chart we have there, we have the coin LIB. Coin LIB is another type of coin market cap. That is coin LIB. So that kind of coin market cap. Now, on coin LIB, there are over 4,000 coins that are listed there. As you can see, Bitcoin share is more than 1/3 of the market. If you look at it very well, you see the total market as this screenshot is showing $434.73 billion. And Bitcoin alone market capitalization, if you look at it clear, though, I don't know if you can see very well there, is $158.39 billion. That's Bitcoin. Out of the 4,000 coins, Bitcoin is holding 1/3 of the market capitalization. That is huge. So meaning if a coin could be able to represent a real currency for a consumer, first and foremost, understand something, that all these coins, they clearly shows that all the coins are pure object of speculation at the moment. They're just speculations. You can't just go to a shop and say you want to use Ethereum to buy something from a shop or Ripple to buy something from that shop. They are purely all about speculations. So, and yet, we have a market capitalization of $434 billion as at the screenshot. Now, if a coin would be able to represent a real currency for a consumer, with which one can buy goods and services, pay for somebody in ShopRite, pay for somebody in Tesco, use it in Tesco, use it in what are the other big names, Macy's and all that. You can use it in local shops. Then it will dominate and lead these gigantic markets. Hence, a coin that is meaningful through mass adoption. Okay, so now we viewed from the bird's eye view, bird's eye perspective, we are able to easily discover the success factors in order to be able to establish ourselves in the market and in this business in a long term. First, you need a technology. Blockchain alone is not enough. Now, I want to see this picture very clear. If those of us who have who understood what it means, I mean, I started using computer to 1993. Then most computers, desktop computers, they use what you call floppy disk. Very big floppy stuff like that, you know. And there was not like Windows after that time. My computer doesn't have Windows. So most of the information there, if I want to get a file, I use commands. I use commands, and it was totally MX does. Now, thank God for Windows. Now, current blockchain is like what MX does. Now, the technology needs to evolve. Technology is required. If not for technology, if not for Microsoft and some level of high tech, today we cannot even see pictures. We cannot view pictures on computers. It's just be one black stuff with a lot of lines of codes. It will be boring. Not so many people will be using computers today. So every technology needs a real USP, unique selling point. So cryptocurrency needs a coin that you fancy. Yes, Bitcoin is amazing, but it's not something you want to find. People don't fancy it because right now we only have about 15 million people in the space. So billions of people don't even understand what it is. It's too complicated. It's looking so. Technology is required to make it fanciful, and to make it what appealing. So that is one thing. Technology is required. Then the second thing is a working community. A working community. Only through a functioning community can we have acceptance on the one hand and growth on the other side. So for people to accept the cryptocurrency for payments for goods and services, that means the community on its own must grow. When the crypto community grows sporadically, maybe we have like 1 billion people in crypto space, 2 billion people in crypto space, then we can be talking about how to bring about exchange of goods and services with cryptocurrency. We are just 15 million people in the whole world. So how will I have 15 million people that is not up to the population of the city of Lagos? How would you now begin to think of exchanging goods? You will just be forcing it to happen. It will not happen. You are forcing something that is not ready, we are not ready for. So a working community is vital for cryptocurrency advancement. Number 3, you need what? An infrastructure. And what do we mean by infrastructure? Infrastructure means one has an availability and above all a usability of the coin outside of the community. Now, it's not enough for us to say, oh, we are members of the community and we have a coin that we are using. What about outside the community? Can people who are not part of the community use the same coin? Can they use to pay for goods and services? That must be in place. And for that to happen, you need infrastructure. And what kind of infrastructure are we talking about? We're talking about infrastructure sort of like cryptocurrency ATM machines, number 1. Crypto blockchain banks, where merchants who accept the coin, not because they love the coin, but because they know there's a lot of people in the community who want to pay for goods and services with their coin. But if they pay me, I'm able to go to that crypto bank and exchange it for fiat. So when that is put in place, then we now have a community outside. Then we have other merchants and dealers who we allow our community to come and purchase with them because there's infrastructure for them to convert their coin back to the fiat that they know. So there must be that fusion. And it's through infrastructure that we can make that happen. Then number 4, the fourth is the development of the financial market. Most of the coins try to compete with banks and thus get into a confrontation. Banking and all they're old. They have been there for a while. So we cannot just easily be confrontational. We will just create chaos. What is required is partnerships. Partnerships with banks. We facilitate the widespread acceptance of any cryptocurrency. And this is what Practicoin is set to do. Partnerships. Partnership with banks. We facilitate widespread acceptance of the coin. So it doesn't make sense to compete with Bitcoin. But what is important is that we complement Bitcoin with technology, with a working community, with infrastructure, and with partnerships with banks, financial institutions. Next on the slide, as of today, not even 1% of the world population, we're talking about our vision now, the crypto market in the near future. What do we see in the crypto market in the near future? As of today, not even 1% of the world population has even heard about cryptocurrency. Not talk about being part of it. Not even 1% have heard. The total capitalization of the crypto market, which is approximately $400 billion, has been made possible by just 15 million users worldwide. That means there are about 15 million people worldwide who physically own coins. Just 15 million. Now the question is, what would be the economic potential of the crypto market for a community of not 15 million, but of 150 million? Think about it. We have come to the following conclusion. Most market participants are simply trying to divide the existing market instead of thinking about how to scale that market and multiply its potential. Let me explain that. Think about a church organization, for example. A church is, the body of Christ is meant to preach, evangelize to people, unbelievers to become believers. That's an example. Now, imagine if one church is now trying to minister to another church, member of another church to come to their church. That's what we have been doing. 50 million people just move from one coin to another coin to another coin. Instead of going out there and we have 15 million, we have billions of people out there, go out there and educate them and bring them to the space. Since 2009, the crypto market has only built up 15 million users. Achieving a real breakthrough and scaling the market tenfold requires breaking new grounds. If you want to increase scaling the market, scale the users in the crypto market, you want to scale it 10 times, then we need to break new grounds and address other markets. Now let's look at the other markets. Now, which market are we talking about now? From our point of view, there are 4 markets that offer great potential for our community. The crypto market has a market capitalization of $400 billion with 15 million participants. Now, the market capitalization of network marketing as an industry is at $1.1 trillion with 110 million participants. Cryptocurrency is just 15 million. Network marketing is 110 million participants with a market capitalization of $1.1 trillion. Now, the regulated market has a size of $17 trillion. The capitalization of the global market is more than $65 trillion. The task is not to divide the existing crypto market further, but to successfully open up other large markets. That is the task. And good news is, Platin Coin has developed a sophisticated strategy and innovative product to solve this task. Like every great journey, everything starts with what? The first steps. And now let's call this phase one. The Platin Coin story began in April 2017. I was privileged to join them in July, just before the official launch, with a great vision and a handful of people who have trusted this vision. And we successfully reached the first major milestone in March 2018 this year. That was when we were listed as a real coin on a prestigious exchange, that is Yobit, which have more than 2.2 million users and $40 million in trading, with over 80 coins listed in the exchange. We also started with 10 cents, just like Bitcoin, and I've already exceeded $5. If you check it, you can check it out on Yobit. And that equates to a regrowth of 5,000%. Now, Platin Coin is a steady and real player on this gigantic market. Meanwhile, we have our community of more than 200,000 people and are already present in more than 150 countries. Last March, the company officially was launched. It was a big event, one of the biggest events so far in Dubai. Those of us who trusted the company with our loyalty, our hard work, when the IPO was, when they were doing the initial public offer, we were all in Dubai during our mega event at the Atlantis Hotel. Atlantis Hotel is one of the loftiest hotel in Dubai. 3,000 people from over 80 countries and 155 diamonds felt a rush of excitement as the listing of the PLC and the stock market price of over $5 were presented. It was awesome. I was there. If you look at the picture on the screen, you see me there, just on the screen right there on the slide. I was so excited to see that in the official slide. I'm privileged to be part of the Platin Coin vision. You can see the live. That's me there, right there. Okay. Now, let's talk about the vision, the crypto market of the future. Now, our vision is very clear. Very, very clear. We want to work on significantly expanding the crypto market. That's the vision, that's our vision. We have 50 million now. We want to increase it to 150 million. And bulk of these new entrants will be in Platin Coin. We are now an integral part of the crypto market and contribute to the development of the market. We believe that these fields of activities still have a huge potential. And that's why we turn our vision into our mission. What does it require to have a crypto market grow? 4 things is required. 1, professional and intelligent exchanges. Most of the exchanges we have now is still on the kindergarten stages. The exchange we have right now, Binance, Bitrest, they are still on the kindergarten stages. Constantly growing community is required. Well-developed infrastructure is required. Then point of acceptance, that is POS, point of POA around the world. Now, the mission, which is the crypto market official, we're talking about the vision, now we're talking about the mission. What can we as PLC offer to the crypto market? Good question. Imagine that today we have a time machine and travel to the future. What would an optimal functioning crypto platform of the future look like? Think about it. That want to time travel, want to move to the future, maybe 20 years from now. What would an optimal and functioning crypto platform of the future look like? Today we will say innovative exchange with artificial intelligence and a multitude of professional tools, all inclusive, one-stop shopping, integrated social network that actively shapes the development of the market with a built-in crypto messenger and more than 100 million users, with an integrated online store where you can buy the goods with all coins worldwide, with an integrated debit card, which makes your credit balance available on exchanges worldwide, with an interactive community of different markets that communicate globally and benefit from the crypto market. That's a fascinating idea, isn't it? You probably know this famous saying, all dreams sound crazy until they come true. All dreams sound crazy. This is like a crazy dreams. An innovative exchange, social network integrated into the development of the market, crypto messenger with more than 100 million users, online store where you can buy things with coin, integrated debit card that will make your balance available in the exchanges around the world, an innovative, interactive community like a social media, like a Facebook of sorts. I mean, it sounds crazy, but that it is. That's how it is until they come true. For us, this is not just a dream, but a clear strategy for the upcoming 12 months. We're not talking about 10 years. We're talking about the next 12 months. This is Platin Coin's vision for the next 12 months. You want to give a round of applause for me? Awesome. In the next 12 months, this is what Platin Coin intends to achieve. We're not talking about 10 years now. It's 12 months. We at Platin Coin have already started to shape this future. Why is it so important for Platin Coin to focus on these topics? For many crypto companies, as soon as they get into the coin cap market, they are finished. Oh, they will just stretch. We have made it. Is the coin in the top market? Yes. Whether it collapses or whether it's scattered, as soon as they get into the coin cap market, we are done. That is the general, they just want to get to the coin cap market. But for Platin Coin, the rework starts as soon as we get into the exchange. The work is just getting started. We're just getting started. Now, let's look at the cryptocurrency market. The basis of the future crypto platform is an innovative exchange with an artificial intelligence and a multitude of professional tools. Let's take a look at the significant crypto exchanges for the crypto market. Who are the main exchanges we have right now? The main exchange companies that we have that exchanges cryptocurrencies that we have right now. We have Binance, we have Upbit, OKX, Bitom, Bitfinex, Bittrex, Bitstamp, and likes. These are the top 10 exchanges right now. Now, we deal with crypto exchanges on a daily basis. Those of us in the market will deal with them on almost a daily basis. However, it is not really clear to many people what economic power the top 10 crypto exchanges actually have. Many people don't know the kind of money that the top 10 crypto exchanges are making on a daily basis. Currently, each of the three top exchanges, that's talking about Binance, Upbit, and OKX, for example, makes as much revenue a day as Coca-Cola does in the entire month. The revenue of Binance and 2 other cryptocurrency exchange that they make in a day is more than the revenue of Coca-Cola in the entire month. How much? $3 billion is the revenue per day. The exchanges make the top 3 exchanges make $3 billion per day. God, Binance alone makes more than $3 billion a day in revenue. Every day at only one exchange. Yeah, only Binance alone make over $3 billion. The one that most of you guys know, maybe Bitrex, makes $582 million in revenue per day. Oh, Kutu. This is serious, guys. Let's proceed. A few months ago, with regards to the post on IPO development strategy, we started to cooperate as a partner in the development of a crypto platform. So Platincoin started putting together some ideas how they can come about their own world exchange. They are partnering with some great guys in the industry to bring up what is regarded as Exchange 2.0. Exchange 2.0. We know from experience that we need to build a large community, create many points of acceptance, become useful and available around the world. The meaningfulness and mass suitability of the coin are its keys to success. As a base coin on a major stock on crypto exchange, Platincoin would have a huge potential to position itself as a top coin. Thus, Platincoin would make the leap into the league of top coins and become a real economic factor. Today, many crypto enthusiasts are on the market with a variety of platforms and solutions. Market participants are forced to use different resources for different needs. The crypto industry desperately needs a one-stop shop for investors, traders, experts, developers, and managers and observers. All market participants should meet on a platform where they get simple solutions for all their high-quality needs. And that is what Platincoin is putting together, called Exchange 2.0. Imagine an Exchange 2.0 that includes the following items. 1, a powerful trader portal with a variety of innovative solutions, with numerous tools and widgets that all forex traders know very well and can easily trade crypto with the new platform. Number 2, a detailed analytics module with artificial intelligence, detailed statistics, visual real-time graphics, big data charting, signals, and many more features. Number 3, integrated market where users can buy millions of items and with their coins. Number 4, a social network that promotes communication in the market. Number 5, crypto messenger, which also further promotes communications and the market. The goods in this market will be distributed through the exchange and the messengers. Debit card with which users can make convenient deposits and withdraw. All these transactions mean a very high return for the platform. And best of all, you would also have an immediate and maximum benefit from the success of this Exchange 2.0 by the end of 2019. We expect more than 5 million registered users. The key to positioning yourself in this market is the connection of many individual solutions to a total what? Solution. As you already seen in the Platinum Mountain, it is important to create our own counterweight. So we are not just joining the other coins by pulling other coins along, but what we are doing is we are pulling technology, community, infrastructure, and the financial market. Awesome. Awesome. Now let's quickly move forward as we begin to wrap up. I'm just trying to share so you can see the direction of the company, where the company is going to. The company, Platinum, is going far, very, very far. It's one company that we clearly see where they are going to. We are not in doubt what these companies are doing. We are not confused. We are not in doubt. Okay? And I needed to show you with this. I needed to share this with you and so you can understand it. Okay? All right. It's a very long presentation, but I will just go straight now back to business. How do you need to get started? But before I do that, I want to just get some feedback from those of us that is on the show. Okay. Sister Yewi, what do you have to say? What we have discussed so far? What do you think about what do we, I mean, Platinum is so clear. For me, they look so clear-headed. They know where they are doing. They know where they are going to. I mean, we are not confused. We are not in doubt. So what do you have to say?
I just agree with you. Though the presentation, yes, it appears a little lengthy, but it is interesting because they definitely have a clear vision where they're going, and they have already put in place, how they hope to achieve all of these things. It's not a company that, Pastor Favor, that I have a very soft spot for Platinum. For me, they're properly, it's just a company whose head is just correct. Let me just use that word. They simply know where they're going. It's not a company that is waiting for us to buy packages, buy minters, and then they will now begin to use the money to then begin to achieve things. Unlike most other cryptocurrencies, whose owners do not create business and activity around their cryptocurrency. Platinum has totally charted a different course for itself. They're creating the business around Bitcoin to ensure that the value of this coin will continue to soar. So it's a company that is worth aligning with. Like you always say, follow person with no road. Yes, so I mean, this company definitely knows where they're going. So it's in the best interest of all of us, because for me, we're still the early birds here, to take a meaningful position, and Platinum for me is just Platinum all the way. They definitely know what they're doing. Yes,
amazing.
And I'm sorry, the presentation for me is mind blowing, properly stated out, and they don't use big, all these wonderful terminologies. For me, it's just a company that you can easily just relate to it. They are simple. They just simplify, this technology. So if any dummy can understand it and run with it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Yewande. I mean, any dummy can get involved with cryptocurrency through Platinum coin, cryptocurrency. So if you are just joining us, just go straight to the packages. If you are interested in changing your story, what do you need to do to get involved? Very simple. All you need to do is to rent equipment that mine it. All you need to do is to rent equipment that mine Platinum coin, and you are good. Just rent equipment. This is what you need to do. Simple. Rent equipment that mine Platinum coin, and the rent is for 36 months. For 36 months, every day you get the coin minted into your wallet every single day. Okay. what do you do to get started? You can download the wallet on your device, sign up on register on Platin Coin. If you have not signed up, right there on this video, there's a link to YouTube. You can follow it, and you see the link there for you to sign up. Okay. Now you register. It's free to register on Platin Coin, but it's not free to rent a package. So you rent the equipment that mints Platin Coin. Minting Platin Coin is like minting money. It's exactly like minting money. Okay. These are the different packages. Platin Minter is the biggest package. Premium Minter, Pro Minter, Plus Minter. Everybody that buys Pro Minter right now, between Plus Minter and above, you are going to get a free starter minter added to your package. So make sure you do that ASAP so that before the promo disappears. I mean, this is a huge opportunity. This Platin Coin crypto messenger, where you can use it to chat, do video call, and every other thing, like you do with other messengers, even more, because you can send Bitcoin. You can use it to transfer Bitcoin. You see, with a messenger, think about a messenger that can allow you to transfer Bitcoin and Platin Coin and other cryptocurrencies. Awesome. This is the Platin Coin Secure Boss. This is the machine that mints Platin Coin, that mines it, so you can rent it for 3 years, and you can make a lot of fortune from it. Okay, so you don't want to miss this opportunity. Nigeria is on the chart right now. You can see that Nigeria there. So make sure you are part of the show. Okay, so that's much of what we can take today. If you have a question on Zoom, on YouTube, if you have a question on Zoom, you have a question on Facebook, why not go ahead and ask us. Thank you, Beniza, for joining us. And Bimbola, thank you so much for being part of us. Makinde, thank you so much. Super excited for you guys to be part of the show. Naftali, thanks for joining us. Okay, so if you have a question, you can ask. If not, go ahead, just get to this video on YouTube and go ahead and get signed up. Get signed up. No time to check time. Don't just sign up and don't buy a package. It's useless to just sign up and don't buy a package. That is high level mischievous stupidity. Just sign up. You look at the back office. Oh, the back office is very beautiful. This thing look nice. Oh, you know, you're admiring the back office. Whereas you're not signed up. So make sure you get started ASAP. Okay. So thank you so much. If you have a question, you can watch. I've just put the link on the YouTube, the replay there, so you can always watch it. You can always watch a replay of this. So get the full fact of Platin Coin. You can watch a replay of that video. Okay. And okay, I just put the link there too. You can watch a replay of the video. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. No question. If there's a question, anybody have a question? No question. I don't expect a question. Just go and get started and change your financial fortune. If you have already got started, go and make sure you increase your package. I'm still buying more packages now, so go make sure you do that. All right. Thank you so much, Yewande, for being part of the show, and others. Stella Barnabas, thank you. Abraham Daniel, thank you. And Nefiok, iPhone, thank you. Dekunle, Adeoti, thanks you. Kiki, thanks for joining us. Strong, thanks for joining us. Ngozi, Dorcas, Raymond, Ogbashi, Lawson, David, thank you so much for being part of the show. We really appreciate your time. All right, so thank you so much. So don't forget, tomorrow we're having a blockchain at Blockchain Arcade. We're having a super double cryptocurrency meetup. Make sure you're part of it. So we will share it on the WhatsApp group again. So I believe we are aware of that. So we'll share it afresh so that for those whom we have forgotten, so they can be part of the show. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for being part of the show. I appreciate you as always. All right. God bless you guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. God bless you. Bye-bye.